We're back. Not a good day. Not a good day. So, worked on this conveyor and I screwed up. Messed up. What we should have done is just pulled it all out, laid it all out right here, and fixed it all on the ground together, then put it back there and put it back together. So what happened is when I shut the camera off last time, we were putting this back together, and I was trying to get that last little bit over the top of here. What had happened was I didn't grab that top one as the first trouble. I got it 3/4 way over, and the other problem I have is that loader, the grapple only wants to turn one direction. It won't turn the other direction. I'm not sure if it's an electrical wire unhooked or something. We'll figure that out later, but it only goes in one direction, so I'm trying to twist it the other way and it won't twist to pop it up over here. Get it up over here and another piece snaps off. Like 4 links, like 4 bars, 3 bars like break off. So now I got it broken in 2 spots. 2 different sections. So easy, the Ford barely started. She's whining. It's a Ford, that's for sure. So now we got a big mess, and there was a chunk of chain laying there, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but I can tell you one thing. We're all jacked up. So I got 2 more links on that side compared to this one, in between these 2 bars. I don't know how it happened or what all happened. It done ticked me right off. So that's why we got a sag in this side. And then good. I got 2 links too much on this side in between those 2 bars. So I don't know what in the world's going on. Everyone's just irritated and frustrated and mad. And then as we're doing this, we look. This one's broke here. Off. Already pulling apart right there. And I'm off a tooth up top. So if you can look, I'll zoom up and show you. That one's broke. So I got up top, on top, and I was measuring out the bars, making sure our chain was all squared up. Let's see. This one here's broke. That one's broke. And that one right there is broke. So we're out of master links. Filling out your time. How many hours are on that John Deere? So we have 4 more broken bars. And they ain't gonna last. So, and there's another, there's a couple bolts in one. I think it's up here. There's some bolts holding together, and they're about ready to break off. So I basically have to go to the shop and get master links for it. And I don't know, maybe have Brian come out here. I think my best bet might be is just to unhook it and pull it all back out, lay it all out on the ground, and redo it all. Because the way it's going now, you're going to be broke down every day. When that pulls apart like it did today, instead of it breaking just there, it breaks at 4 or 5 or 6. We had to use 6 master links in it, like right here. So when it breaks apart, it never breaks apart in a timely manner. It always breaks apart in multiple different spots. And you got to have bars and you got to have master links. And everybody's irritated. Nobody wants to work out here. And it was snowing out. They quit now, but no one wants to work out on a Friday when everyone wants to go home. So the conveyor beat us today. And everybody's irritated. I don't know how this happened. You know what I mean? So we're going to have to straighten it up. on Monday when I have master links. And I didn't get a chipping check because I got here this morning and was rocking trucks out. Never had a break. Trucks all the time. Adam went and got some pizza in a pot, brought them to me so that I could eat it while I was chipping. And then it was crazy. Here's what happened. So this whole chipper is designed on high pressure. So like if the conveyor stops, there's a high pressure signal that comes from this back over to a block over there, some transducers, and the transducers tell the computer, hey, there's a high pressure right here because this is clogged. So it stops the feed wheels and it'll back it out, and it'll say debris conveyor high pressure. So you know that this is stopped. And it does that for this section of feed wheels, this one and this one. And then those three back there are another section. It does it for the feed wheel up here, the feed wheel here, your augers too have it. But the problem is when you have really low pressure, like when the chain breaks, it doesn't tell you. Or you run out of oil, the bad part is the augers go out first, it doesn't tell you. So what happened was, luckily, we got lucky on this part, because if you're not watching, which can happen real easily when you get chipping, and say this chain breaks and falls off in a pile over here like it did today, you can keep chipping and not know, and then it will create a giant ball of bark in there, and you don't know it, and it'll pack in there so tight that it takes hours to get out. And it's hot because everything gets hot in there. So luckily I was sitting up there and I was just waiting for like 60 seconds for wood. And so I'm facing over here and Scotty comes pulling that bundle up over there, garbage, and he just points to the conveyor, and I turn around and look, and it's in a giant ball down here because obviously it's still spinning. It'll just drop it all down here. And I was like, what in the world? So luckily the guts were all cleaned out. There was nothing in there. And otherwise, when it gets in a big ball, it's usually when it tends to break, because then people get impatient and they start pulling on it and yanking on it, and it won't come out, and then it breaks in little pieces. This was actually, there was nothing in there. It broke apart and all fell apart here. So that was the only good thing. But yeah, kind of some bummer deals. But maybe next week we'll do a slash and chat. I guess we'll have to do that. So I'll go through all them questions later. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, it just gets chalked up as a bad day. And it stinks. Stinks. Because it should have been an easy day. But, Adam run slasher for me today. That was a big help. But I got to move that bucket before I forget. So this is all. I got to clean that out too. Not a big deal, but it's irritating. So irritating. I need to move this. I need to shut that cover. I'll pick it up and shut that cover, and he set that bucket down. He said, I don't know, I forgot how to do it. He ran it the first time, and I said, well, that heel goes here. So he said, oh, I forgot all about it. Everyone folds up different, so I need to shut that cover, and you can't do it when it's folded up, so I need to pick it up and we'll shut that cover. And bunch of hey baby, you want me to turn that time card in for you? I'd cost you a Mountain Dew. What happened to the conveyor? It's all janked up. It's got 4 more broken ones, and then I gotta cut off and redo some more Monday. But I don't got any masterling, so the chain's good though. It just needs some love, a little time and attention. That's all it needs. So I had some birch come up today, some decent birch. It's kind of a hit or miss. There's some rotten stuff. There's a bunch of rotten stuff. There's some good stuff. Definitely needs to be. Everybody talks about how if you just leave timber grow, let it get big, and it'll be huge, beautiful timber. No, like this stuff here, it needs to be taken right now, because there's some good stuff, and there's a lot of stuff that it's going downhill. A lot of rot. It needs to be needs to be processed because she's going downhill. Wood gets to a point where it starts to go downhill, and that's where we're at. Like all that birch over there, all that's rotten. So there's some good stuff and there's some rotten stuff. Right now is the time to take it and let it regrow. No, we don't replant. It grows back up by itself. It's Michigan, baby. It's awesome. Extra awesome. That's better. So, hopefully your guys' day today went better than our day today. But either way, you gotta just keep rolling. Know what I mean? That's all you can do. Thanks for watching, everybody. Straight pull there.